Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and we're coming to you from the League of New Hampshire Craftsmen here in Concord as they get ready for the annual Craftsman's Fair at Mount Sunapee Resort. And I'm now joined by one of the craftspeople here, Dyanna Smith. Hi, Dyanna.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice
and I'm excited to talk to you because you are wearing some of your art.
I
so
am.
we can just zoom in and show it, but talk about your craft and what you'll be showing at the Craftsman's Fair.
Sure. I'm a glass artist. I work on a small scale, so glass blowers normally, work on a larger scale.
Sure.
And have a big furnace and a huge torch, and I have a little tiny torch and a little tiny kiln. And so I work in a couple different ways with the torch or just fusing in a kiln. Those are two different styles.
Okay.
And most of what I work is jewelry. So you can see all kinds of different jewelry. What I'm wearing now is a little bit of new design for me. These are sort of glass loops in all kinds of colors. And I'll have rings this year, which is a new thing for me.
Oh, fun.
Always like to try to put something new out every year at Sunapee.
And where did your craft start?
Well, so I've always really loved glass, just been enamored with glass since I was a little girl. Very distracted by the stained glass windows in church, love depression glass and uranium glass, and I just think it's beautiful and mesmerizing. But I'm a biologist. I'm a scientist, not an artist. And it took me until my early 40s to finally take a stained glass class. I hated it. It was so fiddly. I love what it produces, but it's very fiddly. You can spend hours, it can fall apart. I have great respect for people who do it well, but I needed something faster, and I found a fusing and lamp work, which is what you call the torch bead making. And it's much more fluid. You can mess up, you can redo things, and it's kind of quicker. I have a short attention span, so it needs to be quicker.
And how do you get the colors? I mean, these colors are so vibrant.
Aren't they great? That's really a fun part, is there are a number of companies, glass companies, and they have the colors. And so then I get it in rods that are like the thickness of a pencil, and then I melt those over the torch onto mandrel, which is a metal rod, and that makes the hole in the middle of the bead, so you wrap the glass around. It's really fascinating because it's very hot and drippy, so it takes, like one of the first sort of benchmarks for bead making is when you can make it round. Because it's so fluid and drippy. And then you get, for me, I got past the round part, and now it's time to fool around. And so now I make things a lot more fluid and loose and not so round.
Fun.
And it's fun to play.
I would say so. Talk about the Craftsman's Fair. This is your 18th year going, which is incredible. Why do you keep coming back? And two, why should people come into the Craftsman's Fair? It is,
I call it my working vacation. I take time off work to be there, and it's very, so like I said, I didn't start my art until later in my life, and to me it's amazing that I like doing these things, and then I put them out into the world at the fair, and it makes other people so happy. It's hard to put words to how meaningful that is for me. I really like making people happy, and then to see them have joy over something that I created is like an extension of myself.
Amazing.
And I think many of us, if not all of us, are like that at the fair. It's a much more personal experience for shopping. Half of what I really enjoy is just talking to everybody.
I'm sure. There's one thing to look online and you ship it away, but to really get the interaction with people. Have you ever been walking down the street and you see a piece on somebody, you have no idea who they are?
I do. It's very fun.
It must be.
I think a lot of our work is so distinctive that it stands out. And I'm friends with the other glass jewelers there, and we're always checking in partway through the week. It's like, I see your stuff on everybody. It looks so good. And
what a compliment that would be.
It's a very happy community, I find.
Amazing. Well, Dyanna, I think everyone should head over to your booth and see your amazing work. And I mean, everyone should get something in these fun colors for summer too, while we still have it. So thank you so much for joining me, and good luck at the fair.
Thank you very much.
With the Craftsman's Fair at Mount Sunapee Resort nearing its close for their 91st edition, you can still stop by through Sunday, August 11th. This will wrap up our visit at the New Hampshire Craftsman's headquarters in Concord. They have league stores throughout the state, so you can find beautiful crafts year-round. More information about their locations, events, workshops, and the 92nd Fair can be found at nhcrafts.org. Next week, we'll be coming to you from the Renaissance Shop, celebrating a milestone in their work supporting the Lake Sunapee region VNA and hospice. This week, our game of the week, we have football featuring Somersworth at Newport. It will play Sunday and Monday at noon and 7 p.m. on NCTV 8 and TDS channels 13 and 1013. And for those who don't have cable, watch our ycnnow.com website, which carries all of our programming anytime on demand. I'm Abby Peel. Join us again next week as your Yankee Chronicle is being presented by the Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice. Enjoy the balance of our summer, everyone.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.